you guys had a pretty good day. Mine was chill. Anyway, today I am gonna show my trade I took today. Got myself out of a three-day losing streak. All right, I have a 60% win rate, so it was obviously expected for me to at least lose 4 out of the 10 trades I take, and those 3 trades finally came, but the 4th trade didn't happen because we got out of it. We got out of the losing streak. We just got our win. So I am going to show you guys the chart and get explaining. So let me open ES and I'll get started on talking about it. All right, here we go. So first of all, looking into the day, London session open. I'm looking for, oh my God, what is that? What is happening there? I'm just gonna ignore that. Looking into the day, I wanted to see market show a sweep or a continuation from Asian session continuation or Asian session reversal. I was looking for. So I went from daily time frame. I marked out my previous day high and previous day low, and we had this daily fair value gap that I wanted to target right up here, and we had that buy side liquidity right there. Okay, let's get on to the 1 hour. We had this 1 hour fair value gap. You can see it right here. This 1 hour fair value gap was being respected, and that's all the analysis I have. I had the Asian session high marked out, Asian session low. We saw that the 1 hour fair value gap was respected, so I wasn't expecting Asian session low to get swept. So now I'm going to talk about ES. On ES, the daily previous day low, this is what confirmed my bullish bias. Previous day low was swept. All right? It was swept, and I was like, okay, previous day low was swept. Previous day high is definitely going to get targeted. Let me go to NQ and start marking stuff out. So let me skip on to the 15-minute on both time frames so I could explain this next part here. Right here, we inverted this 15-minute. So once we see an inversion, this is already strong displacement in the opposite direction, okay? Strong displacement. We got an inversion. This means there's a change in the state. I'm going to work out the inversion for you guys so you guys can see it. Here it is right there. That is our inversion right here, okay? I don't enter off of inverse fair value gaps on higher time frames. I only use inverse fair value gaps on like lower time frames, like 5 or 1 minute. So with that change in the state, basically with the displacement, I scale it down to the 5-minute. Now on the 5-minute, I see this 5-minute fair value gap right here, and this 5-minute fair value gap is pretty good. What the hell am I talking about? Once we tapped into it, I didn't want to enter right off the bat because prior days I'd enter too early and price would reverse and I get stopped out. So I was like, all right, I'm going to wait for a close above Asian session high. And that's what we got. We inverted this 5-minute, so I knew that we were going higher still. We closed above Asian session high. There was an impulsive move here, like price rocketed up. I didn't want my entry to be too late, too high up, so I just entered there. And I targeted 180 ticks because I always target 1.8 RR. I was going to make 360 on the day. Here's what happened. Previous day high got touched right here. And I was hoping with ES's previous day high being so high up that I was going to expect us I was gonna expect ES to tap previous day high, and then NQ was gonna smack take profit. But it tapped the previous day high, and I was like, all right, price might actually sweep here. And once I started seeing ES go bearish again, I was like, all right, let me close out the trade. This is not going good. This is not going well. Hold on. I was like, all right, let me close out the trade. Just take in my profits for the day. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So that was our trade. You guys enjoyed. That's how I got myself out of a 3-day losing streak. So, peace.